left.
Jog off!
We're still vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh my God. We're only getting started. Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dante. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
Every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
Selamat siang semua, Commando Dante di sini menemani kalian lagi. Sesuai yang aku bilang, aku bakal main Not for Broadcast. Not for Broadcast itu apa? Gamenya adalah dimana kita jadi operator broadcaster dan apa ya? Dan lihat aja ceritanya pokoknya. Play, campaign, continue. Kita main yang story, yang apa ya? Ini aja storyboard. Kita sebagai petugas operator dari mesin broadcast di sini. Nah, kita harus kasih sensor, harus ini, harus itu. Nah, di sini. Sana aja mainnya. Gamenya sebetulnya satir. Bagaimana kalau sebuah kayak CCP atau Korea Utara gitu, beritanya kan dari pemerintah. Nah, ini satirnya. Ini adalah satirnya. Aku suka game yang bertipe satir itu. Asik in paradise, it will be nice. Hari pertama, hari itu pemilihan umum.
Hi David, I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. All right, mate. Dave here. Listen, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so you're gonna have to run the news.
Development-nya.
It's not hard, and I'm gonna stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm gonna give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens. Right.
Oke, 34 nih screen-nya.
Bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and not down.
That.
You've got the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen.
Ini hasil broadcast-nya.
It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen.
Ini master screen, jadi kita ngurusnya di sini.
Now the four small screens on the left.
Actually display power of order, hovering in maintenance.
Choose between them using the numbered buttons on the
Ini dipilih nanti 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't worry.
Kayak apa?
Through it and you'll pick it up in no time. Now, have a look to your
Ini
left.
sensor, kalau ada kata-kata kotor.
These plugs control everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front again.
Oke, kita switch on dan kita di udara.
You can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us. Fortunately, they've gone on for ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain. Oh, right, okay, they're over, so we haven't got long now till the broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk. You can see
Tracy Neal, welcome to Bumbly.
there your adverts. Pick any three.
Sama apa ini?
The machines on the right. When you've
I'm James Wright. Nanti bisa diulang untuk itunya.
actually take as long as I thought it would. So we've got a few seconds. I suppose I ought to warn you that tonight is, as I'm sure you know, election night, which means if we make any mistakes, by which I mean if you make any mistakes, we're getting fired. So stay on your toes, mate. You should be getting the signal any
Jadi
second.
kocak bakalan.
When you get the signal,
Oke.
screen one with the vision mixer and we're ready to go.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
Oke, kita sudah ready.
I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody.
10 detik.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist, going 5, 4.
Oke,
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we're all good. Next is going to be to throw to the news titles on screen 2.
Kita bersiap di screen 2.
Count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all gravy.
Buys honest Andy's totally independent and corners the flowered market. Top chat.
Oke,
Everywhere celebrate as popular football
kita bakal sedikit bersantai.
sports personality of the year. And a spoonful of sugar. Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance Headquarters.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action. Nah, itu baru. Itu baru.
Throwback to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
Oke. Kita lagi prep untuk berita.
Here it comes. Switch to screen 1. Now, lovely, mate.
Oke, nice.
And it's a decisive win for Advance. The landslide victory, with an astonishing
Nice.
81% of the popular vote, is the biggest election win in living memory.
Oke, ada partai yang barusan dapat.
Their bold promises of permanent change, but critics have accused
Sudah dapat.
of severe lack of actual policy and of being deliberately vague. The opposition parties have all conceded defeat to Advance's overwhelming mandate
Oke.
to appear publicly. However,
Dapat beritanya bahwa partai yang namanya ACARA sudah selesai itu.
All you've got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert.
Oke.
Which is 0, press
16 detik, 18, 17, 16.
I normally play the first one at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oke. Lihat iklan sekarang. I am Lala Jason. This is not a movie.
now we're trying to confuse him with any big words.
That's the same policy we use with you.
Kami cukup sangar ya.
Alright, he doesn't remember anything I tell him.
I'm deeply uncomfortable with your burgeoning
It's about how you were promised the Elysian fields, but you ended up filleting Satan for the salt.
Wicked. We made it to the first outbreak. You're doing great, mate. But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier. This next
Okay.
sequence is what we call a multicam sequence, because you're going to
Multicam sequence.
cameras to keep
Agak kontroversial. Iklannya dulu.
Here's 3 rules of thumb. 1. Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking.
Oke.
2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long. 10
Okay.
seconds at most. So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or
Oke.
out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it interesting.
Oke.
Don't stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be fine.
Oke.
As complicated as it sounds, you've seen programs on television, haven't you? Make it look like those. Might as
Oh,
well
piss
start
off.
with you don't need to wait
Kok lagi kesel bintang tamunya?
head, mate.
Ada event.
We're coming back from the break. Quiet in the studio.
Thank you so much.
10 seconds, everybody.
Oke.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome
Okay.
to National Nightly News. Later we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first
Get
up,
ready to go to Megan on screen 4.
is
Oke, standby.
stage and screen. Megan?
Thank
Oke,
you.
nice.
Culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to
go
the
to
shock
Blunderclatch on
films.
screen 3 when she says his
Joined
name.
today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oke. Kita select screen. Jadi ini progresnya kalau TV bagaimana?
2 for the wide now.
May I say having you here with us is among ours.
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
Latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well,
Bagaimana?
I said to Peter at the wrap. That's Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction. Lovely. Now back to Thunder Twat.
I've worked with him
Tuh,
on several
coba.
movies, terribly successful.
3.
I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. And you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is.
Oke, nice.
Am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right.
Nice. Kita juga main rating. Di atas itu ada pan itu ratingnya itu.
But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that was the true story of one soldier's fight for
Kita juga sama dari pointer 4 Megannya.
for freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion, but honestly, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it.
Okay, nice.
I'm not in it for the awards, although those 3 little statues do take quite a place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then?
Oke, kita udah dapat ratingnya bagus.
Not easy to answer. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will
Been on that shot a bit long.
often. That's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding, giving, suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes.
Oke, naik ratingnya.
The little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in
Ya, pas di sini.
change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oke, kita lihat ke tahunnya lagi.
Well, now you're asking.
Di sini kita sebagai apa ya?
Indeed, historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But I think I've always been quite.
Hasil pemilihan umum di negara apa ini?
One should always strive to not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore. Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it again.
Sorry, I said fuck.
Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the break.
Medicated, which opens next week.
I've swapped the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip.
Oke,
Get a countdown on the screen, but I'll just let Megan cue you in.
My character.
oke. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oke.
Oh, looks like Blunderclatch is really losing it in the studio. I'd love to hear what he's saying, but we can't find out. We'll go to the Russians room together once the broadcast's over.
I don't understand it.
Ini sensor untuk kalau apa ya? Kalau ada itu bilang pip di sensor nanti.
Think I don't know that.
Berita macam apa ini? Atau film macam apa ini?
Dr. Lance to you, Miss Flanagan.
Ini film macam apa ini? The Medikit ini?
Did it for you, baby. All for you.
Dr. Hemlock.
We're gonna change the world, do you remember?
Oke, bersiap buat
You told me, but I didn't listen.
Doctor,
I'm drowning, Lance, you said.
you need to see this.
No, it's all too late.
Look at this!
kita 30 detik untuk menuju ke iklan.
Sterility. This formula, this is the key.
We could stop it all.
Yes, we could stop it all.
Oke, 20 detik sebelum iklan.
At the end of the clip, you'll want to play another ad. Remember to use the clock at the top to count you in.
Oke, siap. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, dan iklan.
Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words. As you probably noticed, the broadcast screen here is about 2 seconds behind the master screen here. When someone says
Blindly.
the bleep button lights up like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the
Pip,
broadcast.
jadi
You
pip.
hold down the bleep button or the space bar on your keyboard for as long as the swear word lasts. It can take a bit of practice to get used to hearing 2 things at once. Just stay calm and you'll get it. And if you can't tell when to bleep,
iklan macam apa ini? Dibawa ke liburan ke tempat terbengkalai. Disuruh nyolong ngambil peralatan bekas. Tepat banget.
That's why real professionals do it by ear. Most
Okay.
people like to have the volume of the broadcast screen a little bit below the master screen. Let's set it now.
Oke, dari paling bawah ini.
You'll hear the advert getting louder. Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I
Oke.
said, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you
Kita
through
biar
it.
sensoring. Jadi hasilnya kalau itu
Remember, button
beep. Tapi kita yang dengerin langsung bakal ngedengerin langsung siang itu suara apa.
remember to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed.
Oke, we got the feed.
Broadcast to go live. That's too late. You can use the number buttons on your keyboard, 1 to 4.
Oke,
Seriously?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oke, on air.
I'm told we can now go
4 menit untuk itu.
quarters where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Oh shit, he's pissed. Get ready to bleed.
Go for it, Pat.
Okay.
Oke,
Thank you all for coming and well,
sambil mantau juga.
what a
Salah.
They couldn't do
they
it.
certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down, lying southern bastard trick they had against us. But you, the people,
Nice.
you saw right through their shite.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about
Okay,
that. I've had a
nice.
couple of celebratory pints. Makes me coarser than a granny's fanny.
Memorably put.
Oke, nice.
But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating? Throughout
Kita ada address dari Partai
a
Advance.
political party. A party is what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team. A team that can change things. But today is day one of a new future. A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbook.
Again,
Okay.
probably put, but
Gak apa-apa, sorry. Aku
when we
banyak
came
ya.
out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know the sort of probably you're
Oke,
because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated communities.
Tomorrow, we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this country. No more hiding
Oke, kita sweeping lagi.
trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable.
Sorry, bentar.
The public school snobs
Oh, sorry.
got nowhere to hide.
Totally missed that.
And earlier today,
Sorry.
we revoked your passports. You want them back? You want to leave like you
Remember
threatened
the
before the
10-second
election?
rule.
That's fine. But first, you're going to pay up. You're going to pay back.
Advance are going to turn
Okay.
the country from a nation of warring individuals into a team. To properly fund health and education. To raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions.
Oke,
But you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite. So to you posh twats,
The people who pay your pittance to serve them drinks
Okay.
in private clubs. The people whose children you raise.
so they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends.
oke.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We want the wealth of this country back where it should have always been. In the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again. Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders of Advance.
Pidatonya menarik.
Apologies for the fruity language. Hopefully, we got that bleeped out for you in time. If not, someone's going to be...
Nyal kan, pembawa berita nyal ke kita.
That's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News.
Oke, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oke.
And we're out. Good job, everybody.
Looks like you've got it now. Thanks for the help, mate. I've got to go. Ferry's about
Ada komentar tentang beritanya.
back. Job's yours, mate. Good luck.
This is some weird fever dream. Am I dying now or something?
You should be so lucky. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Not coming for a drink?
No, got a date.
Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
What the hell?
Program's finished. You'll get a broadcast report. It's 3 pages.
Oke,
First page shows you how well
sequence A-nya 1, 2, 3-nya A+, total broadcast grade-nya A+.
bonuses, and they keep the boss happy. If you want to know more about how it went, select more info. If not, select continue to move to the next page.
Oke, next page.
This is the important page.
Generous bonus without turns belt as for what the heck? What the heck?
Of our main advertisers, but you don't own any fucking shares. You're a cleaner, for God's sake. So why would you care? This is the last page.
Okay, world.
The world tells you how well the government's doing, and down the bottom there, this one's important. Tells you what Channel 1 currently thinks of you. In other words, what the boss thinks.
Oke, lastnya itu broadcast ini nanti hasil totalnya bagaimana kayak apa, proses ini hasilnya tanpa editing kayak apa. Kalau broadcast ini yang sudah editing, rush.
Over on the left, that's all the broadcasts that you've done. Click on any one of them and hit load tape. Once it's finished loading, you can use the rewind and the fast forward at the bottom there to help you get to the bit you want to see.
In a few moments, we'll be going live to tonight's national nightly news.
Oke, rush ini
Let's have a look at those.
hasilnya semua.
This is the rushes room. It's pretty simple. The 4 screens you can see, they're going to show
Blunder Catch interview ini tadi yang Blunder Catch dia punya film itu headline-nya apa, advance acceptance-nya ini setelah tadi itunya dia menang.
give it a go. When you're done listening to the backstage secrets, hit back.
Advert ini iklannya yang ada apa kayak accessory with ham sleeve. Kita lihat iklannya dulu ya.
Hi, I'm world-class sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves, and I'm not fat, but you are.
Menghina banget.
Imagine having me, Johnny Hamsleeve, right there in your lounge.
Johnny.
Iklan macam apa ini?
Do a proper match day workout with my 2 cracking assistants. Who knows, within a few weeks, you could be as fit as them.
Iklan macam apa ini?
Did you
Pas ada masa weekly, ini ada Resinil Winter Sale. Jadi memang lucu aja gitu jatuhnya. Ada yang mau komentar apa? Kayak apa seperti apa? Oke, Advanced Government Transformation. Namanya Advision. Ini namanya Sam, anaknya cara sama Lucy. Bolnya atas. Kalau Marvel apa? Aku tak report sih. Clean up dulu kalau aku baru itu, kalau kamu baru give have sama coworker Ya belum sekarang gitu. Live achievement-nya pasti sama anak-anak buat hobi. Ideal getaway ya. Idealnya emang itu happy. Name dan next itu T berapa ini? T6 family matter. Ada nih sekali senilai 50 facilities. Spell act. Oh, nyamuk. Butuh apa? Nggak bisa ngasih paspor. Pasti ada cara lain. Itu. Terus next. Oke, next di 8 waktunya kembali ngurus broadcast. Next. Oke, hasil fallout-nya dari itu kita the hell. Oke. Kalau bisa sama buka aja duit ya. Mr. Best was over there. Ada ternyata di gamenya. Oke. Terus snuggle hug. Judy Kokun sini kalau nggak salah. Oke, ready. Oke. Ini ALP. Oke, ini A-nya chapter 3. B-nya apa? Siap. Value detik. Oke, bersiap di itu. Bersiap. Oke, 13, 12, 11 detik. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oke.
Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge.
Siapa itu apa?
With a leading economist and radical free thinking, with the Assets and Wealth Act on the brink of raising living standards for the majority of the country, I'll be asking my guess if we're on the way to a new future. Out with the old, Remington's fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new.
Oke, kita lihat lagi gimana.
Gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington has always
Remington ini. Oke.
with the highest honors, immediately being asked back to lecture. The markets have responded favourably to Sophia's appointment, with stocks rising 30 points in light of the announcement. In her first press conference,
Oke, ada lagi.
Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehouse.
Mr. Tadi itu iklannya.
But concerns have been raised about the product's safety. Making us mad. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong, a marine biologist in
Oke, main biologisnya udah pasti aku.
have today set off to explore Dante's taint. The recently discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flower technology,
Oke.
to successfully reach the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. This is, of course, only the latest in a series of successful expeditions for this unlikely pair. In a joint statement about the dangers their team might face, the pair stated, "We will face the plentiful challenges together."
Oke.
Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs.
Oke.
He was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week, as reported by this very program. Johnny is seen here with socialite and performance artiste Stephanie Lamore, whose recent show, Snatched Inside My Snatch, has kept her firmly in the public eye. Could romance be on the cards for these two budding A-listers? And grievous with advance promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to
Kita lihat dulu bagaimana.
system from every perspective. With more and more powers passing to the police and less oversight, are we using an advanced-shaped sledgehammer to crack a nut? All that, a mega move for the group of young actors who are already experiencing the positive side of the new
3, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Ini timing. Oke, siap-siap iklan. Enggak, siap-siap itu dia. Siap-siap heran film. Jangan ditanya toksik sama apa ini, jangan kaget ya. Oke, nice.
In the wake of the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future
Kita lihat dulu.
Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged
Oke,
their heels on delivering some
kita masuk ke sini ya.
What does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no.
Kita lihat plannya apa.
The economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan?
It's all in my book. Alan James is right.
Ada.
To become the great herd, ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised
Kami coba.
we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is...
Shamelessly self-promoting? Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully.
Kita sambil jadi operatornya ya.
That the world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And
what
this will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, who will be laughing then?
That might be a great way to celebrate, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Democracy is dead.
Are radical. It is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these are the same people. Maybe they've rebranded, but it's all a little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your predictions?
The Assets and Welfare
Oke, kita lihat lagi.
Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book, science and opiates. Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals.
Astaga.
It full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan.
Ya, apa 3 detik?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
No, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world.
Okay, stand by.
Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there.
Dua.
Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back...
Oke, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oke, iklan. Iklan. Ada komentar.
Shut the fuck up, Alan. I've never heard so much shit in my life.
Ada itu mungkin.
Alan, I can explain it to you, but unfortunately, I can't understand it for you.
Like voice to keep them comfortable.
Ada komentar mungkin apa?
And his incredible
Iklan macam apa ini? Mr. Sangat. Oke, pelan lagi. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country.
Okay.
Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Gregorinya standby.
Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country.
Okay.
We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with the demand, Jeremy. There just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem. We need more support from ministers.
Ada.
What are you doing? We need change at a structural level, Jeremy.
I'm leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it?
The problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No.
Ada affairs.
The affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need legislation to release...
Macam apa ini?
Sorry to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burden of there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us.
Berita macam apa ini?
Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a return to the days.
Berantem sendiri.
Windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife or kosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays, and gypsies mainly.
Woo!
In the Bible, look, Leviticus clearly states that. Oh,
What the?
Jeremy, your bloody gimps escaped. Delia,
What the heck?
give me a little help, please, dear.
What the heck?
As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely.
What the heck? Di belakangnya what the heck?
Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in France?
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday. You go back in your gimp space. Off
And
you go.
whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly.
What the heck?
Good white people.
Darling, where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Oh, Clive, you simply won't do. Naughty.
What the heck? What the fuck?
I'm not having this again.
Mummy said get back in your gimp space. No! Naughty, you beast!
As I was saying, Jeremy,
What the heck?
crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a.
What the heck?
We don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A minus.
What the heck?
No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob.
What the heck?
Knocking down the police's position on morality for us. And finally tonight, hopefully,
What the heck?
it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing a SWAT. He's agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe, his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalization. And obviously, titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party.
Okay.
A bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as
Okay.
I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony.
Okay, sibuk.
Let's try and soldier on.
Oke. Sebentar.
Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris, little Chris, and Vampire Chris.
Astaga. Astaga.
This one's, yeah?
Yep. One sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the news.
Astaga.
System, Jez. It's just not set up for it, you know. It's inherently unjust.
So, do you feel safe?
Astaga, makin parah ditanya.
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh. Not now, fellas. I'm on the news.
Astaga.
I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here. Jesus.
Makin rame.
Seem to be losing the signal there, Tony.
Fucking way. Let's believe that.
Astaga.
Signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony? Tony, I mean, we're literally away for 2 seconds. How does this happen, Tony? Can you hear me? Well, we...
Okay, masih na.
Thought there a little. Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to glean a broader understanding of the live with some plucky
3, 2, 1.
after these messages.
Okay. Cepat, man. Cerita macam apa ini?
Don't worry if you don't know, you won't get punished for it or nothing. Just try and stay in the groove. Also, one last tip, when the music starts, turn down the broadcast volume. Right, enjoy the music bit. God, I love music. God, I'm so pissed. I think I might go and throw up.
Okay.
I'm sure he's on his way. Come on,
Oke.
Everybody, we're going to open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5, 4, 3.
2, 1. Berita on standby.
I'm Megan Wolf, and on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Winstanley Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my eldest. I'm the older, more popular one. I'm joking.
Harriet and Trey were really
Astaga.
the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts.
Okay.
Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Oh, right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history. Aristotle. I just think that when we travel
Oke.
all these problems,
Chefnya datang.
poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences, and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
Okay.
Joy the people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
That's right. Put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
The character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Put it in, coach.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
Persiapan itu dia datang. Ya, nggak salah. Dia paling sawatnya di sini adalah Mr. Bear.
So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. Then Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political.
Wow.
I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly, but we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go at this old democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we ballywell are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So, let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
Oke, kita mulai dengan apa ya? Dan
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi Gary. Oh heavens no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary
the Fist!
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning, but will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favorite subject and so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake.
Right, maths is for losers. Give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? Oh, my arm's free coat.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right, who are you to stand up to me? I, Gary the Fifth, and you're just a sad little girl with 2 gay dads who's all alone.
Astaga.
Where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my 2 new friends.
Yang mana?
Captain of the netball team. Yeah. And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah. But I can't fight all 3 of you, and I don't have any friends of my own.
Mulai musikal mulai. Musikalnya dimulai.
Take a look at me. Take a little look at my face. I could be you. She could be you. And you could be me.
Or you could be me.
Oke.
It's my choice to be made. So stop now, make a different choice.
Astaga. Lagu macam apa ini? Lagu macam apa ini? Lagu macam apa ini?
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late. He had to wait. Oh, where's my dinner?
Lagu macam apa ini?
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate.
Lagu macam apa ini, sumpah?
Life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be peachy keen.
Yeah.
If you work as a team.
Just work as a team.
Astaga. Lagu macam apa ini?
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship. Yes.
Astaga.
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, dan iklan. Lagu macam apa itu? Ada komentar aja tentang gamenya. Memang kocak gamenya. Oke, sequence A plus, sequence A plus, setelah gridnya A plus. Tidak. Oke, channel satunya love-nya up, itu advance-nya love-nya up. Advert-nya gak kepilih, default out. Lihat ini ya. I'm back, Alan James.
Alan
Astaga. Kalau komentar aja. Astaga. Saya kasih nilai Christmas. Ini koleksi iklannya ya?
Crazy Neil's festive Yuletide ornament spectacular. So you've got the best Christmas tree that your money.
Advent Scucator. Iklan macam apa ini? Oke, back rasesnya nanti bisa dilihat. Apa friendship nanti di sini semua muncul semua. Alan James interview di sini semua nanti. Law and Order di sini semua. Oke, kita continue. Ada chatting aja, ada komentar tentang gamenya, silakan atau apa. Atau penasaran kayak apa, silakan. Itu aja, aku nggak marah karena ya memang gamenya astaga naga aja gitu. Oke. Untuk jadi dari 16 panggilan dari sekolah. Oke. Nah, harus jelaskan di berapa ini? Di Debat 8 Night Christmas. Oke. Dimana nanti Family's Rights Time. Nah, ignoring aja dulu. Oke, Merry Christmas. Di berapa ini? Di 63. Welcome in fall. Bla 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 bla. Oke, berku dapat sedikit pengurangan beban finansial. Long weekend. This is Mr. Bosman. Oke. Sorry, kerjaan. P98 permission slip. Think I'm looking up. Youth Club yang itu. Oke. Di berapa ini? Di 110 for profitable partner. Oke, urgent di resident bla 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 bla. Another forward fighting equality by national. Kayaknya di manifesto. Kalau cosmetic clothing itu. Oke. Di berapa ini? Di 120. Ini sudah belian. Usually at ini you gotta block out with this kind of face, she good kid, but if you break out graffiti again. So oke. Kecuali aku sama istriku nggak bisa tidur di 100 berapa ini, 153. In paradise, it's so nice. Tempest sebagai host ya, oke.
While you're powering up and getting the adverts loaded, I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other two, so read those tape labels carefully, but make sure you play the advance advert, preferably at the second break. Right, that's the lot. Have a great show, total pimp. My God, that weather looks nasty.
Online.
That well, eh?
Apparently he has a complicated relationship with his fish.
No. Sorry, are you saying he chose his imaginary friend in the sky over you?
I don't know why I talked to you.
It probably is a really awful date.
10 seconds, everybody. Like I said, all of you.
Did your personality accidentally slip out?
Pricks. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
Okay.
I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might be.
After 3 months of record-breaking approval ratings,
Okay.
could this be
Stop.
the first move of a silent resistance movement? And what would that mean as we go into the future?
We shall overcome. Trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month now, doctors Ingrid Sporsborgen and Horgensvoord and David Wong announced today that they're considering 2 possible options.
With 2 of the finest
Okay.
working together, hopes are still high for the eventual return of the team to dry land.
While both
Yes.
options are still on the table, support seems to be growing for a daring escape attempt. If a group of fungus
Okay.
can't fix the most advanced craft ever conceived by man, then who can?
Bearing their opinions, the formerly rich are fighting back with a naked protest.
Our very own Robin Short was on hand earlier today when this new protest group first presented themselves.
It might seem
Okay.
amusing to us, but clearly this formerly overprivileged section of our society is not adjusting well to the new future.
Okay.
It's often too easy to forget that not every citizen is thriving under advance.
Table for 2. Johnny Hamsleeves and Tiffany Lamore were speaking about the Prime Minister.
The popular couple have certainly been
Okay.
on the coaster since they started dating late last year. And this image is sure to place them firmly back in the tabloids.
Could we be on the verge of the biggest celebrity wedding since
Dia mau nikah.
Grizzle Nuts McFridge
Ada yang mau menikah.
Tina Tiny Hands last year in a wrestling ring made entirely of cake?
Is this once celebrated role model about to become the bad boy of sport?
And onwards and upwards. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them, Rimington's Fist CEO Sophia Rimington today announced a brand new product that already has the markets buzzing with interest.
This groundbreaking product came as quite a shock when it was revealed earlier the young CEO can fulfill her promises.
Described as a breakthrough far ahead of its time, the male contraceptive pill is
Woo! Kita dapat male contraception pill.
the fact that men can finally take equal responsibility for contraception, but others have expressed concerns over its safety and side effects.
With that exclusive prime ministerial interview coming up later,
and our very own Patrick Bannon coming to you
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Timingnya tepat. Oke, punya MC baru untuk kita. Okay, nice.
Christmas horror caused by Mr. Snugglehugs, we have an exclusive interview with one of the victims.
poor 7-year-old Timmy Tadlock
Sudah aku duga itunya malah.
has spent the last 3 months undergoing a series of reconstructive facial surgeries.
Last week, joyfully, he spoke for the first time since the tragedy. Tonight, he speaks to us.
Before we go to the interview, however,
Okay.
the station wants to issue a full and frank apology for any part we may have played in the tragedy. We should never have advertised Mr. Snugglehugs. Without our publicity, the sheer scale of this tragedy, and now upwards of 8,000 casualties, might have been averted.
On behalf of the National News team, we're sorry.
In future, we will do better.
Now it's over to Robin Short, the Tadlock family home. Robin?
Thank
Okay.
you. I'm here with Mr. and Mrs. Tadlock and their 7-year-old son.
Ini hasil dari Mr. Snugglehug.
Yes, well, you're very lucky we're spending any time with you at all. After what you lot did, irresponsible. I mean, whose idea was this anyway?
It's all right. Wasn't your fault. As you can
Okay,
see,
dapat audience.
still a few open wounds here. I'll tread carefully. I'm going to speak to Timmy now. Hello, Timmy. Can you see me?
Mummy, who's that lady?
Watching television, Timothy. She's going to ask you a few questions.
Can you be careful now? It upsets him to remember.
Don't worry, Mr. Tadlock. I wasn't the youngest.
Oke, biarkan krunya siap-siap lain. Kita fokus ke wawancaranya.
Can you tell us what happened to you? You had just unwrapped Mr. Snugglehugs. Was he
Okay.
Yes, I could smell him already. He smelled like love.
Ah, yes. That'll be the fur. It's scented with hoof.
I was so excited. My women gave him a big hug.
Oke. Terus.
He got in the way of Daddy's push.
Bloody cat had a death wish.
And what did Mr. Snugglehugs say to you?
He blinked his real action eyes and said to my very best friend.
Astaga, boneka. Ternyata boneka terkutuk.
And she can for just $89.99. And then it's a general error. 41.
Astaga.
Into flames. And then he exploded.
Oh, look, I've asked you nicely.
And am I right in saying that one of his real action eyes is now permanently embedded in your cheek?
Yes. When I took him in at night, it glows through bandages. I know it's
Astaga.
Staring at me.
Yeah, some of the other children have started calling him Timmy Three Eyes. Yeah, with his glasses, that's 5.
so many eyes, Robin.
And what's the last thing you remember before the darkness overtook you?
He looked at me with his one eye and laughed. Laughed and
Astaga, bonekanya boneka terkutuk.
It sounds very traumatic. Do you have nightmares?
All right, that's quite
you,
enough of
Timmy?
you two coming here with your
make a buck out of our suffering. I won't
Mr. Tackle, just a couple more questions. Timmy, do you think
Astaga.
we what we can call normal again?
And now look. Oh, you've made him cry with all three of his eyes.
Do you think your parents will ever really love you again?
Right, that's it. Enough. Come on,
I'm
babe.
happy, Mr. Tackle.
Astaga.
So there you have it, Megan. Just one of the many victims of an indescribable tragedy that has shaken our nation.
Thank you, Robin. Harrowing stuff.
And many questions to be answered by Sophia Remington.
Okay.
In days and months, I'd wager. How will she turn this crisis around?
So, Jeremy, what are the warning signs a consumer should look out for when they're spotting a dangerous toy?
Well, Megan, experts advise to always check for the new advance mark, which guarantee a level of safety and quality.
Yeah, can we just get a close-up on camera 3 here? So if we take a look
Okay.
at the National Nightly News mug, you should see the mark just on the base of it there.
In the wake of the scandal, the government were praised for their swift response in bringing in this set of stringent checks and new products.
It certainly is good to know that someone's watching out.
Okay.
When we come back, our very own Patrick Bannon will be live from the Sports Board Finals. Stick around, you won't want to miss it.
3, 2, 1, iklan.
Oh, sorry, I'm bursting.
She's very good.
Who?
Megan.
Yes, she is.
Watch your back, Jeremy. We're coming.
Oh, menarik. Oke, saya dapat upgrade A+.
Alex, Bozeman, we're getting reports in that naked protesters might try and spoil the sports board final by waving their fleshy bits about. Try and make sure you don't broadcast it. It's 6 p.m. for God's sake. No one wants to see fannies on the news. Bozeman out.
Oke, biar dia ngerti, Bosman. Final olahraga. Kembali nunjukin protester yang telanjang atau apa. What the heck is this?
Well, that's what it says.
Okay.
I always say welcome back.
I think we should just keep it as it is.
Well, of course you do. I've got one hack line.
What's that supposed to mean? I didn't write it.
Oke, sebentar. Oke, kita lanjut lagi.
Fine, Jenny, there's something wrong with the auto cue.
10 seconds.
10 detik.
Want to see us fry? It's good for the
3, 2.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News.
Oke.
Coming up later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new healthcare facilities, transition centres.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's reporting live from the finals of the new game that's gripping the nation, Sports Board. Patrick?
That's
right.
Okay. Join me live here from the final, the first annual Sports Board Championship. It's been a hotly contested competition so far. I think it's
Berita olahraga final. Berjam-jam apa ini?
First up, we have Eddie Striker. She's the more experienced of our two players.
Okay.
Striker's got an accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for her signature move, the lanky hamster. And facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs, 14 finishes, and a divorce pending, it's Mr. Wingspan himself, Tommy, and Fingernail Harris. Just waiting on the ref now. The slapping ceremony is taking part.
Oke, slapping ceremony is taking part.
Still going on.
Oke.
And, Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round earlier on by some margin. Harris, perhaps the brawn and not the brain. Stupid. Eddie Striker.
Oke, ready.
Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not after last time. On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy.
Oke, siap.
To pick up the ball. Not a bad shot there.
Oke.
Harris. Back to Striker. For shots.
Olahraga macam apa ini?
Right. She's gone to sort of throwing under her legs. Not bad. To Harris. Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out.
Sudah macam apa ini?
A ball in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Football. Move back. I'd say that's fair, but what do I know?
Oke, pelanggaran.
Oh no, and Harris is not going to be happy. It's really not a good start there for Tommy Harris in round 1. We can only hope that round 2 can do a bit better.
Astaga, gak macam apa ini?
The ref section, it's time to change ends. Now we have the ceremonial change.
Bad poopers. Oke.
And of course now they go back to the starting positions, as that makes sense. Striker giving it large. Second round, Dante, Harris. Into round 2 now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of streak on.
Oke, pertandingan mulai.
She appears to have slogans across her breasts and arse. Try and ignore all of that security. I'm sure we're going to take that out as soon as possible. We broadcast any of that, as I said. We're going to get the situation resolved as soon as possible. They're trying to carry on play, but it's proving a bit difficult. And I'm struggling.
Astaga. Ada prosesor yang telanjang.
Alright, great. Okay, so back into round 2 now, and Harry's absolutely determined to close that massive gap.
Oke.
Steady striker. No, it's just some of the tightest play I've seen ever. Harris. And was that a fitted thumb screw? We haven't seen out of the heats. What a brilliant move.
Orang gak macam apa ini, sumpah gak bener.
Back to striker. And we know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That is, of course, the ground sound.
Astaga.
Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket. I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastering display here absolutely blooming jaw-dropping.
Kalau kalian blow up,
The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head.
kok bilang olahraga macam apa ya?
What a miserable start there for Tommy Harris. But he is a late bloomer, of course, I've always said that. And after all, it is a game of 2 halves. 4 rounds and 7 subgenres. But now, of course, it's time for the half-time show. Sponsored by Billington Smith.
Finalnya agak.
Nice piece of music here to start the half-time show. Okay, another posh focus on the court here. We can only apologise for that. We'll do our best to shield you from having to look directly at it.
Oke, aman.
With his genitals on display for all to see. And ruining what was shaping up to be quite the dance interlude there. Now he's thrusting himself in Harris's face. Security's on it. And the bucket has been knocked over.
Astaga, protesternya.
Hopefully he'll get taken out now. Genitals flying around for all to see. Really, if you're
Astaga.
and out of there, hopefully taken away, never to be seen again.
Ada prosesornya.
And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket.
Oke, standby.
And as we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these 2 players' heads. But unfortunately, because of science, we can't. Thank you. Not bad.
Oke, jadi standby.
Striker there, not a great start. She looks a bit flustered, I think, after all that swing.
Olahraga macam apa ini?
Back to Harris here. God, what I wouldn't give to be that ball. I'm all right, ladies. Tommy Harris. And it dribbled down his arm, which is actually a really good move, because, of course, if it dribbles down his arm and goes to the floor, it's not going in the bucket.
Astaga.
Back to striker. And striker's gone for the animal bonus there, but of course, perhaps... And yes, Harris has counted with a tiny bit.
Astaga. Olahraga macam apa ini? Olahraga macam apa ini?
That could have been the clincher. What a massive shame. Harris receives possession now. Harris to serve now. Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 battles. Here we go. Tommy Harris.
Olahraga macam apa ini?
That's all right. Not bad there. He threw it quite far away from him, which is quite a good idea. Very clever there. Perhaps a little contact, a caution from the referee, who's being, if you ask me, a little bit harsh. Ellie Striker.
Oke, kita lihat lagi.
And she's let the nerves get to her. What the hell was that? You hate to see it, don't you? You cannot believe it. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, like, I mean, this is a mess now. I don't know about this. I mean, sort of breasts and genitals for all to see. I mean, there's only so much everywhere, aren't they?
Astaga, kena sabotase acaranya.
Trying to carry on, but of course it's difficult because these protesters, hopefully we can get them taken off soon so we can carry on with the match. What's going on here?
Aman.
Yes, very good. Take them away. Bloody wasters, absolute wasters.
Oke. Astaga, protesternya.
An absolute bloody. Okay, and now we're going to go into the final round, and of course,
Round terakhir.
there's a mime round. Who could believe it? Nice imaginary shot there from Harris. It really could go anywhere at this point. Really high-level play here from two absolute juggernauts of the sport.
Oke.
The bucket getting moved back to its proper place. About time, if you ask me.
Lihat.
She's juggling it around from her hands. And she's put it in her mouth like as if it was an egg. And now she's and she spat it out. She did the egg spit. So a wonderful move there. Quite
Astaga.
Striker. But she's in it to win it. On it like a car bonnet.
Oke, next.
Tommy Harris here, having a bit of beef.
Oke, kita lihat di sini.
And he's peeling it as if it were a banana, which is an interesting move. Not sure if he hasn't had his potassium or what's going on today with him. And he's thrown it, and the banana was the ball! What a fantastic move there!
Astaga.
That is the end. What a pathetic end.
Oh, gak baca mata ini.
How can he look his 8-year-old son in the face tonight? What a lump! We just have to wait for the referee now to announce it to make sure it is all official.
Contestants in, please. And the winner of the first annual Sports Board
Championship.
is
Oke.
Everyone, including me as my 15th win in the Sports Board Championship. I'm going to be celebrating tonight with my wife and children. Another wonderful victory for me. Here come the on-site security to collect their medals. They're 6th and 7th respectively.
Astaga, semua orang menang.
Sports Board Championships. What more is there to say? I'm Patrick Bannon. Looking forward to celebrating tonight. And all that's left to say, Jeremy, is back to you in the studio.
Patrick Bannon there.
Astaga, gak penting.
Sports Board, Jeremy.
I didn't know you were a fan.
Oh yeah, I can wrench a doubler with the best of them, I'll have you know.
I certainly wouldn't bet against you.
When we come back, I'll be talking live with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, who apparently have a big announcement you wouldn't want to miss.
That's coming up after these messages.
1 minute back.
Oke, nice.
Microphone struck me.
What?
Fucking microphone just struck me. Where's that sound guy?
Oh, the mics are just trying to kill us now, apparently.
You'll be fine. You're unshockable.
I'm immune to your cheap flattery.
I'm wearing you down.
Postman again. Just heard from the chaps in maintenance. The storm is playing havoc with the electrics, and you might notice the odd spark. Nothing to worry about. Happens all the time. Dave got shocked into a coma last year, but he was up and at 'em the next day. Anyway, our compensation package is parallel to none. Good luck. Postman out.
We seem to have sprung a leak. Well, several, actually.
You're going to need a whole new lining up there.
Itu studio baru.
Minister, it's so good to see you again.
Miss Wolf, your star seems to be in the ascendant.
It's a great time to be alive.
Too bloody right, Peter Clement.
Megan Wolf.
My, but that's a firm handshake you've got there.
She's tougher than she looks. Am I here?
Oke.
With Mr. Clement on your left.
Right you are.
Terus kita lihat 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, dan action.
Welcome back. I am delighted to be joined by Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. welcome to the National Nightly News, Prime Ministers.
Oh, please, it's just Julia and Peter.
We don't believe much in titles. It doesn't seem very advanced.
We're delighted to be here.
Well, firstly, I should ask how you feel about the graffiti that's been springing up across the capital. Should we be worried?
Oh, no,
Oh.
you shouldn't be worried.
Well, not unless you've got a fatal paint allergy anyway.
But yes, it does seem that there are still some people we
Okay.
You know, whingers mostly.
people who've yet to benefit from the many advantages of the new future.
And you know, Megan, as my old
Okay.
man used to say, there are some pissants who just don't know how to be happy.
We're working hard to reach these people, find out what they're angry about and how we can help. The door to my government is always open.
Someone's dripping on me.
But we didn't come here to talk about what may yet turn out to be some alternative arts projects.
Which
Okay.
we no doubt will have funded.
When we want to talk to the nation about something far more exciting.
Apa itu?
The office briefed us that you have an announcement to make, but they were being surprisingly secretive about it.
Let me ask you a question, Megan.
Oh, okay, it's not
Okay.
usually how it works, but,
What scares you? I mean, really scares you?
It's death, Pet. She's talking about death.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's
Oke, banyak orang yang mati pasti.
Are you saying that advance have cured death?
That'll be a vote winner. Yep, that was definitely a drop there.
But while we may not have cured death, we hope we found a way to make it much less scary.
And much less painful, and much less expensive. Look, which is my close-up camera,
Oh,
Pet?
sorry, yes, it's camera 4 right there.
When I was 13, my mum
Oke. Cerita apa ini?
my granddad, he'd collapsed that morning, so we'd all to say our goodbyes. And I went in to see him. We were all frail and pale. And I was scared because I'd only seen him the week before, and he'd been fit as fiddle. And he said to me, Peter, he said, it's the right time. I don't ever want to be a burden to the people I love.
Was that the last time you saw him?
Nope, 3 days later we were back home. He lived with us for 9 miserable years after that.
Okay.
We a rubber spoon. He had a commode, so he'd just take a shit right there in the lounge while we were watching football. He wouldn't even wait till half time.
That sounds.
It was awful. It was awful for us, and this is the point.
Okay.
It were awful for him. He could see it was destroying me, man, watching him slowly fade away, and he would beg her to turn off his breathing equipment at night, but she couldn't, or she wouldn't. It were a crime, you see, and she didn't want to lose the children as well as her old man.
No family should have to suffer like Peter's did. And now no
Okay.
family will have to.
Siapa lagi?
The health service is today opening the first of 300 new transition centres.
The transition centres will handle everything for your last days. The legal, financial, medical and emotional costs are all catered for and paid for by the government. So even
Okay.
the citizen gets to pass on with dignity when they choose.
And that choice is important. This is a service only for people who choose it. For people who feel they run their course and don't want to burden themselves
Okay.
and their families with a slow, long, humiliating decline.
Just giving me electric shock.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I think it fried my asshole.
Oh, is it on the air, Peter?
Yes. Sorry. My apologies. All.
Are you not worried that
Gara-gara
the system might be open?
apa ya? Gara-gara petir. Gara-gara petir.
That the older generation might feel somewhat.
That one was massive. Right, no, this bastard's coming off.
That the older generation might feel somewhat coerced.
Coerced into spending their final days eating gourmet food and drinking fine wine and luxury spas and gardens.
Look, I am perfectly capable of that grandmother with a rusty twat.
Prime Minister, please watch your language.
Out sih, kena out sih.
Go get yourself sorted out.
Right.
Astaga.
We're launching a government information return tonight. It should tell your viewers everything they need to know.
You really do move at a breathless pace. It's hard to believe you've yet to be in office a year.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Astaga.
And on that note, thank you both so much for being here. Jeremy.
Kena peringatan petir.
Thank yous go out to our guests. Congratulations to all the winners at the Sports Board final.
Okay.
Tomorrow night at the same time. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. If you can, have a peaceful night.
Oke, wow, kena petir.
So they just...
Kena sambar petir. Sambar petir. Oke, A plus broadcastnya grade A. They receive kinerja bonus from well to all the time ke well off. Advance up, itu up, channel satunya love. Menu. Kita mulai dengan broadcast yang sedikit gelap. Iso Benas, Price. They announce lockdown. Oke. Oke. Sudah jendela. Oke. Bentar. Oke, already up. Oke, all up.
This has no credibility, Jenny. No professionalism.
Kena lockdown.
It's not a mess. Everything is where it should be. It's ramshackle and characterful, and I expect you to know the difference. Of course, Megan's place looked lovely, but I can't see it, can I?
Thanks, Jenny. How's lock-in with the boyfriend going?
Decided to take his chances on the wild streets, eh? Rather than
Oke, Berita Super Dream masih di picture.
Jeremy, Jenny says your hair looks stupid.
Yes, I can hear her.
She says she's not talking to you.
Yes, I know, I can hear her.
Shall I count us in?
Make it so.
Okay, 10 seconds.
2 detik.
Everyone.
Preferably a furry one.
5, 4,
3,
3,
2, 1.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Snugglefuck? It's been almost 5 weeks since all the Mrs. Snugglehug's toys
Okay.
worked simultaneously in factories worldwide and began searching for their husbands. The Mr. Snugglehugs we had so short-sightedly destroyed. And now, as this photograph suggests, they may be changing tactics.
Built to surprisingly traditional gender stereotypes,
Okay.
Mrs. Snugglehugs have been arming themselves with a variety of household implements. All the more reason to make sure that cat flap is taped up good.
Berita macam apa ini?
Long weapons. The Mrs. Snugglehugs are only ankle height, and they're probably kicked away easily.
F.
Particular risk to the elderly or those with pre-existing medical conditions like fatal bruise syndrome.
Going stir crazy, With no signs of Mrs. Snugglehug's batteries running out, and the government lockdown now in its 31st
Okay.
year, domestic relationships across the country are taking some unexpected turns.
Dramatic reports are beginning to emerge of uncharacteristically bold behaviour in
Okay.
homes across the country. And we're not talking about the model planes that occupy so much time in the Donaldson household.
With dating options limited, many house sharers, in particular students, are finding solace in co-tenants they'd previously rejected as unfuckable, indulging in an activity that has become known as
Ouchie.
thugging.
Going it alone, popular crustacean Johnny Hamsleeves is back in the news today as his astonishing photograph that he leaked himself shows exactly how he's been spending his lockdown.
It seems that when the lockdown was announced, Johnny's long-term partner, Tiffany Lamour, was busy in the capital preparing her new
Okay.
chocolate clit bombs for its now postponed grand opening. Let's hope the exhibits don't melt.
It's great to see a celebrity using their time wisely as the government.
What the F? What the F?
Nice to see Johnny doing his little bit.
The shape of things to come? In their own version of a lockdown for more than 45 years now, the descendants of Doctors David Wong and Ingrid Sporsborgen-Horgensvoord and their unfortunate team today managed to get a personal statement to the surface using flagellized imaging equipment.
Many of the Sporsborgen-Horgensvoord, as they've come to be known, have certainly captured the public imagination, with a recent vote naming
Aman.
Sporsborgen-Wongensvoord the most likely to survive a
Aman.
shock.
Greetings, Upsiders. This is Times Sporsborgen-Wongensvoord reporting from Dante's taint on our 3,756th day in this miserable fucking day. Every day is the same.
Okay.
Oh, is that something new on the wall? Of course it isn't. It never fucking is. And Mum and Dad talking about science all the fucking time. Who cares about science? I'm young.
Okay.
Young people's things like vandalism and teenage pregnancy. But every eligible partner in this undersea toilet was grown from the same fungal brontovirus. That's rocket turn off the stars. Why haven't you come to save us yet? We're practically human, like... Shit, Dad's coming.
It's hard to believe they've been down there so long now.
But as everyone knows,
Eh?
it moves differently underwater, Jeremy. That's why goldfish are so stupid.
That's right. As anyone will tell you, the deeper the bowl,
the thicker the goldfish.
There's no denying the logic of that.
Class war, a worrying
Okay.
time today for the formerly rich as ever more punishing measures are announced, Alex.
With the country becoming ever more hostile to the previously wealthy, those who manage
Okay.
the country must be very grateful to the people who help them right now.
This program has received reports of rich relatives on the run actually being filled with helium and released into the stratosphere.
Okay.
These rich bastards think they're above the rest of us. Why not give them a hand in getting there, Jeremy?
And Advance speaks out.
Okay.
Final struggle proving a test to governments around the world. Advance HQ released a curious statement this afternoon.
In the accompanying release, they asked us to stress that they have been listening and that this should be taken as a response to how the people really feel.
We've certainly done our
Okay.
best to contribute to the political climate. But let's not forget, how we behave in our home lives is what really matters.
Let's hope it's not just me who filled out that questionnaire, Jeremy, or we're all in trouble.
Let's play that statement.
Okay.
Tragedy of heart and great despair, I come before you with grave news to share. For since he left to fight at 3:15, no sign of Peter Clement has been seen. You'll all recall how daily from his home he
Okay.
galloped boldly forward on his horse, that whitened mare with fur like porcelain, upon which he would tread his well-trod course.
Astaga, mereka masih mencoba untuk mengganggu broadcast.
Snuggle-huggedness contained. He bravely drew his sword and ventured in, intent to fight till all within was slain. And soon, but soon there came upon that place the bodyguards assigned him by the state, whom daily he did deign to give the slip. And thus they did arrive a moment late.
Makin mencoba sih mencoba.
In the hive they heard him roar. His blade, the rusty twat basher, raised hell. Yet with a cry of fuck my arse, that's sore, beneath the toilet papered mound
Astaga, banyak banget sensornya.
he fell.
Okay.
Oh, what a fall was there, my citizens. Then I and you and all the team fell down, while tiny voices laughed from deep beneath. Oh, curse that much beloved reckless fool that weighed his pride against purple fur-clad teeth. If only he had shuttered up his doors, his windows boarded safe and waxed his
Okay.
floors. If only he had taken our advice and kept the team by staying safe indoors. Oh, woe that he should meet such bitter end. My laughter and my confidence. My friend. Thank you.
Okay.
Delectable stuff.
Later tonight, Jeremy will be catching up with brave roving reporter Patrick Bannon, while I
Okay.
chat with two friends of the programme who find themselves stranded at opposite ends of the country.
And then, in part 3, there's going to be a quiz.
Okay.
Presumably because there's nothing more important going on that you might like to report on if you were saying a news programme.
And in a moment, we'll both be asking Sophia Remington how such a trusted brand can have made such a terrible manufacturing mistake.
With what it describes here as help from...
Okay. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guys, timing. Astaga. Teman-teman ini. Teman-teman apa ini? What did I sign up for? What the F gitu? Look, the special.
First tonight, how did we get here?
Okay.
Going, and most importantly, who's to blame?
Joining us from her ranch in Arlingsfield, Milkirky is the CEO of Remington's Fist, internationally respected business Bengali, Sophia Remington.
Thank you for having me, Megan. I'm a huge fan of your work.
And from a crystal healing laboratory, what I assume is a garage in Upper Lowington, inexplicably renowned psychic scientist, Dr. Delia Lywell. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Sorry, us?
Myself and the eminent professors.
Is that what you call the voices in your head?
Mulai sarcasm keluar.
They express themselves to me through ethereal algebra and quadratic predictions. It's all very technical.
No, it isn't.
I concur. Miss Remington, the entire Snugglehouse range will surely go down as the biggest public relations disaster in history, won't it?
Well, of course, that's one word.
Apa mungkin?
What can you say at a time like this?
There is only one thing that can be said. I'm sorry. We're sorry. From everyone here at Remington's Fist, but especially the dedicated inventors and world-beating engineers at Rimming Toys, we are deeply, deeply sorry. Who could have predicted that letting a child's toy learn how to love could have such unforeseen consequences?
Mary Shelley?
We see you, Sophia Remington.
Okay.
Careening by a metal vessel, and where you venture, you will see neither land nor sky.
Is that supposed to be the future?
Only the past is concrete. I remember being a child in my
Okay.
grandpa's workshop when he made the first dancing hangman toy. He put it by my bed, and when I couldn't sleep, I'd wind it up and let it go, and I'd watch that happy little executioner just wiggle and wave his tiny noose and dance before my eyes. Grandpa sold thousands of them. On the
Okay.
farm, obviously. And he used the money he made to found Rimming Toys, which is now just one small part of the global supermassive megacore that is Remington's Fist. Sadly, we lost Grandpappy along the way. He died in a fire at the preschool tobacco factory, another one of his pet projects. But we never lost his spirit of invention.
Okay.
Yes, I'm not entirely certain what your grandfather's offensive toys have to do with the current predicament.
The spirit of invention, Mr. Donaldson. The passion to create,
Okay.
to problem solve. And that is why I'm here today, to tell you about a brand new product we're launching simultaneously around the world from midnight tonight.
We said science! Science! We hear its song on the breeze, its breath on the wind, its fire
Okay.
under the covers.
How does she do it?
Well, please don't keep us in suspense any longer.
Won't be my feature she's making up next.
Remington's Fist is proud to present Snuggle Traps.
WTF? Apaan itu?
Each box of snuggle traps contains 8 devices, all guaranteed to stop a Mrs. Snugglehugs in its tracks. That's enough for a small lawn or 4 window boxes. And you want to know the best thing? They're only $129.99 a box. Now that is a...
Astaga, mahal banget.
We see you, Jeremy Donaldson.
Not now, honey, I'm mid-pitch. The best thing about snuggle traps is they're powered by next-generation Flardinium batteries. So, however long the enemy lasts, these traps will outlast them.
We see you, Mr. Donaldson. You are screaming and yelling. Your friends are crying. They fear you. And then you're gone.
Oh my god, I just got chills. Did anyone else just get chills there?
I think I did.
I think it's more concerned. I think we're more concerned about these traps.
Okay.
Before we go to the break, these appear to be attractively repackaged landmines. Aren't they dangerous?
Oke, 19, 18, 17.
These are not toys, but they're explosive fun.
Sophia Remington, Dr. Delia Lywell, thank you for joining us.
When we come back, we'll be taking a look
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oke.
Oh yes, Doctor, that was exactly what we did.
She seems very nice, that young Miss Remington.
You should make an interesting dinner guest.
Do you think so?
Oke, Miss Crazy McNeil itu.
Delia's sacred crystals up my skeptical arsehole.
Oke. Crazy Neil iklannya.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. Oh, exactly, you said it, I've said it. He must know, he's not stupid. I just don't want it getting back to him. No, Jenny. You're not backing out on me now. We're in this together. I've made the cake, you're on the balloons.
Iklannya Crazy Neil emang kuat ya?
17. Yeah, ready. Okay, coming back. In 5,
Plus.
4, 3.
Oke, play.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Ruth. Now it's time to take a trip around the country to hear how the lockdown might impact the nation from some friendly faces. Joining me are respected academic Katie Brightman and author of Alan James's Kites, Alan James. Thank you for joining me.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Oke.
Thanks, Megan. It really is a pleasure, Katie. I enjoyed our little heated encounter.
I wish I could say the same.
So first off, Katie.
Oke.
I'm holding up okay. The lockdown directive was so sudden that, like many people, I haven't been able to get home.
Oh no, what happened?
I was staying at a hotel after an international policy convention.
Okay.
We had a particularly heavy night out. You know what economists are like.
Notoriously hate splitting the bill.
And I overslept, and as you can imagine, I've been here ever since. But there are certainly people much worse off than me.
My tour has been cancelled indefinitely, and I've had to refund every single ticket, even the cheap seats.
Oh, Alan, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, people are being quite rude about it. They don't seem to realise I've already spent it filling the beach house with beef.
The crisis claims yet another victim.
So, this is just a reminder that my book, Alan James's Reich, is now available in paperback.
Unbelievable.
What was that?
You're unbelievable.
So, Katie,
Sambung lagi.
Not to sound dramatic, but this could be catastrophic. Unemployment.
Ada yang self promoting lagi.
Frankly, it will be a miracle if a lot of businesses can survive this.
There you go, scaremongering again, spreading this latest liberal hoax. That's what they want. They want us quiet. They want us compliant. And they want us inside.
A hoax? How on earth can you say that, Alan?
Well, I haven't actually seen one of these supposed toys. Have you?
Well, no, but...
Did you know 3,000 people die
Okay.
every year from regular toys? That's a lot of people. And this is no different. You're just as likely to be hunted down by a yo-yo or a tennis racket.
He makes an excellent and persuasive point, Katie.
Don't listen to her, Katie. The press the enemy of truth.
She's agreeing with you, Alan, you absolute shit.
Well, then I must be wrong.
Alan, are you now recanting your statement that these toys are
Okay.
dangerous?
People are saying they're just like normal toys, and that simply isn't true. Corrupt
Okay.
media lies.
And Katie, how do you respond to Alan's claims that Mrs. Snugglehugs might be dangerous after all?
I suppose I guess I'm agreeing with him.
Thank you, Katie. I appreciate your support. A lot of folks are saying this Mrs.
Okay.
Snugglehugs situation will all blow over.
Dia emang ngambil makanan, what the hell?
Yes, right, exactly.
Dia ngambil makanan.
Action from the government. We need huge financial support to protect our workers and our businesses. We need to support the vulnerable, and we need
to repent. Exactly right, Katie. We brought it on ourselves with all our liberal indulgences like art, cake, and healthcare. We need to act now and begin sacrificing our firstborns, or to push a beloved family pet.
Absolutely, Alan. If we can all successfully come together as a community and perform the ritual, hopefully we will appease the great ancient. Katie, could it be any worse?
Luckily, over the past few years,
Jam sambal-sambalnya lagi siap-siap.
Is it lucky that the Llama Lords have unleashed a horde of man-made monsters on its own people to conceal the enemy within?
Will you just stop for 5 fucking seconds?
The Global Alliance of Fish People are amassing an army. Amassing an army to kidnap.
That's you. That's what you sound like.
I don't sound like that.
Yes, you do.
You do, Alan. You do sound like that.
And that's why no one wants to be your friend. No, you haven't.
I don't think you do, Alan.
Yeah, stop lying, Alan.
Not lying. You are.
Oh, good one.
Well, I'm telling.
Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. Some real food for thought there from two of the territories. Any moment now, I'll be heading over to Jeremy, who is going to be bringing us an up-to-the-minute report of the status of the nation. Over to you, Jeremy.
Okay.
On the streets, someone who's always doing exactly that. It's Patrick Bannon. Are you there, Patrick?
Hello, Jeremy. Yes, hello, I'm here. See the broadcast today. Couldn't find any cameramen or women brave enough to come and join me, so I'm out here on my own.
Right, and can you tell us what it's like out there?
Yep, I can. It's as you can see behind me, the streets are currently completely deserted. So my question, Jeremy, is just how long? I mean, could there be danger lurking just around the corner, waiting to end the fledgling career of this young, promising journalist before his full potential is even realised? Will he die, underappreciated by management, and frankly, if you ask me, very, very much underpaid?
I don't think there's any danger. What's that on your jacket there?
That's actually a sponge. What I've done here is made a
Ada sponge bajunya F gitu.
Sending me any PPE, so I've been forced to improvise. In fact, showing this sort of resourcefulness would make me an ideal candidate for, I don't know, for example, an anchor position starting whenever they'd like.
From your point of view, Patrick.
Dari panafinya.
Safe are our streets.
Not safe at all, Jeremy. Not safe at all. I'd recommend people staying inside, following government advice, and not putting themselves at any risk at all. Unless, of course, like me, it's for groundbreaking journalism reasons.
And just you, Patrick.
I'm in the street, on the street.
Which street?
I think I'm struggling to hear you, actually, Jeremy, there.
Which street? Which street are you on?
Oh, which street am I on?
Ketahuan di rumah.
I'm just looking for a sign. There it is. I'm on Bannon Avenue.
Bannon Avenue?
Yep.
Bannon Avenue.
Yeah, no, I can hear you fine. Yep, I'm on Bannon Avenue on the sign, it says there.
Like Patrick Bannon?
Oh, yeah.
Ketahuan bohongnya.
Where are you really?
I'm on Bannon. Alright, fine, I'm not on Bannon Avenue. I'm at home, to be honest. Alright, fine. Well, I'm in my bathroom, technically, but, you know, I couldn't face it, to be honest, mate. It's, you know, it's terrible out there. I don't want to go outside. They're everywhere. I'm sorry for lying.
We don't expect any less of you, Patrick.
Okay.
You hear that sound? What the fuck is that?
I can, yes. I'm no expert, Patrick, but it sounds unmistakably like a tiny fist tapping on your door there.
Oh, fuck, it does. Oh, fuck, Jeremy, shit, no! Oh, bollocks.
Perhaps there's a small queue of tiny fists, each wielding a different gendered household implement, ready to bash in the heads of lying little roving reporters.
You're lying, aren't you? Oh, shit. Okay, fucking listen to me, you bastards. If you're out there, just piss off, you little fucking snuggle fuck. I'm too talented to die. Oh, too talented. What the fuck?
Don't worry, Patrick. I'd say you've got a few seconds before they break their way in there and finish you off. What do you see, Patrick?
Astaga, itu jalan.
Thank you, Patrick, for that report. And more importantly, management. Just where you belong. It's time for another break. But,
Oke, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Adam delivered. Yes, to Bannon Avenue.
Occupational hazard. The exclusive. All right, mate. Dave here. I've run into a few problems getting back. Although not as bad as yours. It looks like you've got one loose in the studio. Whack it on the head if it gives you any trouble.
Ada no episode yang cancel. Oke. Iklan.
I'm not going to. I don't.
Ini lagunya di sini. 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 Lagunya lagi.
No. 5, 4, 3. Welcome back to the National Nightly. Well, welcome back anyway. We know isolation isn't easy, so finally tonight we have something a bit different for you. Even though some people felt it's not our job to entertain.
Ini ada, ini lagunya nih, keluarin lagunya.
More important people overruled those people. So it's
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So, how do we play? Well, joining me as a man who knows all about playing, it's Tommy Harris. Hello, Tommy.
All right, Johnny. It's good to see ya.
And how are you finding the lockdown, Tommy?
What do you mean lockdown?
The enforced isolation of everyone in the country.
Ah, yeah, I think I heard about that. Yeah.
Okay.
You're in bed, Tommy.
Yeah, you called during nap time, so.
Of course, that's my fault. So, why don't you tell us how the game is played?
Well, it's pretty simple, Jeremy, you sausage. I'm gonna ask contestants from around the territory.
Kita bakal dapat lagu Sabar.
And those people are gonna get a chance to win a very special prize.
And what are they playing for, Tommy?
Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. Jeremy.
Oh.
Jeremy. Thank you. This.
Is that? What is that?
Apa itu?
Support, Jeremy.
Oh.
But I've signed it, so.
Oh, well then, what a fantastic prize.
Oke, siap-siap.
To win this once in a lifetime prize, Jimmy.
I believe we have Angie on the line. How do you feel about winning this man's old pants, Angie?
Oke.
Excited, Jeremy. And can I just say, I love you, both of you.
Well, you've said it now, haven't you?
Oh, Angie, I love you.
Kita bakal dapat lagunya.
Tell us about yourself, Angie.
Well, what can I say? My name is Angie. Always has been. I'm a human woman, and my dental hygiene has been described as acceptable.
Brilliant! Right, well.
Okay.
Absolutely, John. Can I get 30 seconds on the clock, please?
Okay.
Yeah, I did ask for a clock. So,
Well, why don't you start, and I'll stop you when it inevitably becomes unbearable to watch.
I love it. All right, here we go. Time starts now. Question 1. When is my birthday?
The 13th of August at 7:19.
Okay.
That is absolutely correct. Question 2. What? I said, what is my favorite color?
Crushed praline 4.
Correct. The color of my nipples.
Okay.
And Angie dear, what is my star sign?
That's a trick question. You were born outside of the
Okay.
understanding of the cosmos.
Unbelievable. That is correct. Stop the clock.
Wow, that really was tough.
Kamu tuh yang pertanyaannya, sumpah.
Angie, my love, you got every single question right, which of course means you lose and win absolutely nothing. Thanks for playing, Angie. Bye. Do we have another contestant on the line at Genevieve?
We do indeed.
Kita siap-siap.
Are you there, Sonia?
Of course I am, Jamie, darling.
Thank you for being here, Sonia.
Oh, there you are, Tommy. Mwah.
Let me guess, you went to theatre, don't you?
Is it that obvious? What gave it away? Was it the glamour or poise?
It certainly wasn't your inherent sense of humility.
Okay.
Tell us about yourself, Sonia.
Oh, well, if you must play this game.
Okay.
I am a theatrical agent.
Pendekar buruk. Abis ini lagunya ya.
Samuel Coffee Cup and Jodie Carpetburn, amongst others.
And
Musik.
how's the lockdown affected you, Sonia?
Well, they may have closed the theatres, shut the studios, and boarded the cinemas, but they won't get me that easily.
How are you managing without any work?
Due to a savvy
Okay.
all of my artist contracts, I am able to claim my 15% from their unemployment benefit.
Wow, that certainly is sharp.
Standard stuff, standard stuff.
And can
Okay.
I ask, where are you speaking to us from?
Well, I work from home, you know, to keep costs down.
And who's this?
Oh, well, you know, when they gave the order, I was actually mid-meeting with a client, so we've been isolated together.
Okay.
No fucking way.
What the fucking fuck?
Is that Tommy Harris? I'm a huge fan. Can I just tell you how bloody brilliant you are?
Actually, Jeff, we're about to play a game, aren't we, Tommy?
Astaga.
If it's not too bold, I think I am in...
Salah.
No, it's not too bold. That's all right. Don't worry.
Hey, I'd love to show you some of my stuff. I've been working on some new...
Okay.
Well, at least you're already aware.
During lockdown, we've been workshopping some of Jeff's ideas for much younger children.
Okay.
People still let you know their children, do they?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I've been developing some shows for younger children.
Well, we'd love to see it, wouldn't we, Gerbil?
Absolutely dying to.
Right, so...
Apa sih dia?
Timely transport payments from their absent fathers.
Shallow and overproduced musical numbers?
That's right. Animals! So, I'm trying to address the things that kids need to know, but through a medium that they'll understand. Do you understand?
I think... Yes. I think so, yes.
Jeff's one of my best clients, aren't you?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah. So, the first one we've been working on is called The King of the Jungles.
Dapat yang mana? Atau normal apa? Dapat yang dark ya? Lagunya 3 soalnya.
How did you know that?
Well, you're
something to you, mate. I think you're onto something here.
Kalau mau nyanyi bareng ya.
This one tells the tale of Mr. Bear. Now, Mr. Bear is a very sad bear because all of the other bears don't think that he'll amount to much, and they tell him that his plays are lazy and derivative.
I think you're onto something there.
Now, Mr. Bear is a tragic figure. Picture this. He's at his lowest ebb. The trees are closing in. He can't even face his salmon, can he? But then he meets someone that will change his life forever.
This is fucking gripping.
That's right. He meets a wise
old octopus.
under his wing and says, "No, Mr. Bear, don't be sad. You're not like all the other bears. You have this ambition and these dreams."
Such fucking dreams.
I think I love you, Jeff.
And what you need to do, Mr. Bear, says the octopus. Probably.
Habis ini kita bernyanyi ya. Kita bernyanyi bersama. Kalau kalian mau komentar lagu macam apa ini, cat aja.
It's called Mr. Bear Lowers His Expectations.
Wow, you really have taken yourself to new depths. And what do you want children to take away from this?
Oh, fuck shit, fuck.
What?
I said a more realistic worldview.
Are you all right, Jamboree?
It's Jeffrey. My name is Jeffrey Donington.
No, stop. How does it end? We need to know how it ends.
Well, all the animals...
Oke, please. Apa aja lagunya?
Down near to his parents' cave, stops trying to make his band happen, and he goes into bear telemarketing.
Becomes a bear maths teacher.
Oh, and we end... we end on a big musical number. Oh, there's dancing. It's very repetitive, so it's catchy but not too challenging. Well, if you like, I could go and get my boombox.
Yeah, you know, I might be able to... Hang on, can we get Angie back?
Why not? The more the merrier, as they say at orgies.
Right, I'll just fill then, shall I?
Siap-siap ya, kita bernyanyi bersama.
Nobody saw coming. Or wanted. At all. I can only apologize in advance for...
Kita siap-siap bernyanyi bersama.
To turn this shitting thing up.
There is also BERITA, very dainty doodle form. Likewise, old Mr. Octopus, with way too many arms. There is Mr. Pig and Mr. Cow, always in good mood. But that not turn to no soon be sliced up into food. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That send your plus have just turned you to despair. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That send you going to die. Mr. Raccoon, going to the moon. He'll end up as a best driver soon. Mr. Porcupine, think heritage issues at none. She's a janitor and sexy person. Mr. Tiny Mouse, told you to massive house, engine opting drive to agitate control the louse. Mr. Horse, that you get in massive for now is alcoholic and is on his third divorce. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the place to have become a questionnaire. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your corpse goes to die. Lower all expectation when you get a job in telecommunication. No matter how you try your resources of nations, you can get your middle rank in trading operations. So lower your expectation. You'll never win an Oscar, so no congratulations. No matter it is what made in your big vacation, then rather than your visualization, will you serve your own deterioration? Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's his own 20 millionaire. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's when the steam's goes to die. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's a disappointment waiting everywhere. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's when your schemes goes to die. That's when schemes goes to die. That's the schemes goes to die. dapat yang itu tentang bosom.
Pop the kettle on and got your favourite biscuit. Look, Petal, me and your dad do love you very much, we do. I know he doesn't show it, but that's just his way. He'll tell you on his deathbed, just like his father did. And perhaps he'll break down one Christmas and know.
Oke, siap-siap buat iklan sama penutupan ya.
The thing is, Pet, it's your marriage. You know Chris and Sam are close, and you've been really quite selfish. No, you have, darling. I'm sorry, but you have. All Chris wanted was for you to commit to.
lagunya sudah terngiang-ngiang banget. Kocak soalnya lagunya.
Poor Sam's stuck in the middle. And well, you are a good parent, Alex, you are, but you say it, Nigel.
It balls it right up your daft acre. You've embarrassed yourself and us. You're letting those kids walk all over you. Awful business. Have some bloody respect.
Love, we're not angry, we're just disappointed. We do hope you can do better in future. I'm Mummy Wolf. Have a remorseful night.
Oke.
Pull your fucking socks up, sunshine. Disgusting. It was just a shock, Alex. A real shock, a massive fucking shock that's played out with your marbles now. Fuck off. Do you hear? Oi! Wake up, Alex! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up, Alex! Alex! Wake up! Wake up!
Mimpi ternyata. Mimpi ternyata Alexnya. Sequence A+, broadcast grade A+. Lah gak ada itunya. Ini yang itunya, yang normalnya. Ini yang wholesome-nya. Nanti aku rekam khusus untuk kalian. Tadi sudah kita bernyanyi bareng ya, bernyanyi Mr. Bear What's Over There, si apa ya, versi wholesome-nya. Nanti aku rekamkan khusus, aku kasihkan, aku upload di YouTube-ku sendiri. Jadi kalau yang tahu Facebookku pasti tahu, aku suka banget sama lagunya yang tadi, yang dinyanyikan sama Geoff-nya tadi itu. Jadi ya harap dimaklumin aja, oke? Karena sudah waktunya mau off, aku harus segera ke HQ. Ketemu lagi minggu depan, nggak tahu ya, bisa update PSO 2 nggak ya? Oh nggak, hari ini update-nya, nanti malam bakalan aku main sendiri atau apa. So, ketemu lagi next week, bye-bye!